Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menteri Rangba Kajela Konrad Kongkel Sangma mentakas ngi kan tarik unaitung arajar arpusau ulap lai pajba ya Meghalaya Youth League arajar arpusau ha State Convention Center haga jingi dan lang jong kinongilam ke Meghalaya Phutbol Association kibakin tup lang naru Presiden uba Hamlet Son Dotling uba Sunesh Sim Secretary bat kiwai kinong kitkam haba Jingkylla negeri kesini negeri yang menteri Rangba ula ong bakalong ka bas ngokumen baga Meghalaya Football Association kala shim jika negeri senjam ban penlong ya ka Meghalaya Youth League arajar arpusau bat kani kalong kalat ka babiang negeri benta ki Samla ki Donsap bat kalong ru ka lenti jong ka Jingkylla kamtam ha ka bede bat ka Ïalehkai Phutbol ha ka jela Menteri Rangba ula benrap de kabaong ba udan ka jingkermen bagi Samla jong gejela kinang yai keo lingba ka ni ka kabu kabakin sayo lingba ka jingkershan kabaka sorkar kan saai ka Meghalaya Youth League kan kintup yikin hon ba pher ha kabakin pia yaki ha ki zone nado ka e-zone ka kintup ya ka Shillong Sports Association ka Sora Sports Association Riwar Mi'ngi Football Association Ribhoy District Sports Association bat ka Western Ribhoy District Sports Association West Khasi Hills ki kintup ya ka Tarsat Area Sports Association Eastern Border Sports Association Eastern West Khasi Hills Pindeng Umyong Sports Association Maukarwat District Sports Association, Nongstoin District Sports Association, Maushenrut Sports Association. Ka Jingkylla Hills ki kintup ya ka WJDSA, nangta ka EJDSA, ka Amlaram Sports Association, Saipung Block, bat ka Laskain Sports Association. Kat baka Garo Hills Zone pat ka kintup ya ka District Sports Association of Tura, William Nagar DSA, District Sports Association North Garo Hills, bat ka Bakmara DSA.
Association is pleased to introduce the first ever Meghalaya State Youth League football tournament for the under 14 and under 16 boys. We were on an intensive effort in shaping up and structuring the league in the best possible manner. The league is structured as an inter-district format across the state of Meghalaya. It means that all the 20 affiliated districts of Meghalaya Football Association will be actively participating as well as organizing different matches in this tournament. It is indeed a wonderful format where all the associations across the state will be fully active on each game day, as well as organizing all the matches to be played simultaneously across the state of Meghalaya. The Youth League has been broadly divided into 4 zones. Each zone shall have teams representing respective affiliated associations. The East Khasi Hills zone, we have the Shillong Sports Association, we have the Sora Sports Association, Riwar Mi'ngi Football Association, Ribhoy District Sports Association, and Western Ribhoy District Sports Association. And number 2, we have the West Khasi Hills zone. We have Tarsat Area Sports Association, we have Eastern Border Sports Association, the Eastern West Khasi Hills, that is Pindeng Umyong Sports Association. We have Maukarwat District Sports Association, we have Nongstoin District Sports Association, and Maushenrut Sports Association. And number 3, the Jingkylla Hills zone, we have the West Jingkylla Hills District Sports Association, we have the East Jingkylla Hills District Football Association, we have the Amlaram Sports Association, we have Saipung Block Sports Association, and Lusking Area Sports Association. And Garo Hill Zone, we have the District Sports Association of Tura, William Nagar District Sports Association, District Sports Association North Garo Hills, and Baghmara District Sports Association. The idea behind the U-League is to have a serious scouting for all the players from across the state to represent Meghalaya in the junior and sub-junior national football championships. I believe that if this tournament can be an annual event, it will surely be a sustainable ecosystem for developing football in our state. With the continuous support from the government, the Meghalaya Football Association is committed to working for the development of football in our state. We are immensely grateful to the government, our Honourable Chief Minister in particular, who has always been supporting us for all these years in providing various platforms for the athletes and putting our state into the football map of the country. Thank you.
All the officials of the Youth and Sports and Youth Affairs Department, and overall the sector in the state of Meghalaya, as well as throughout the region, and I'm sure throughout the country. When I was approached with the requirement to support this particular league by the president of the MFA, I didn't even take a second to actually approve it and to support it. And the reason is because I know what MFA has been doing for the betterment of football and to give the opportunity to our sports persons to really follow their passion and, more importantly, even build up a career through football. And therefore, when this entire proposal came in, it made a lot of sense to me. And therefore, I once again congratulate and thank Hamlet for the initiative that has been taken. And as I said, we as a government are happy to support this kind of initiative simply because we feel that this is one of the best ways in which we can engage our youth and nurture them, and more importantly, channelize their energy in the right direction. As a government, sports has been a very, very important part of our strategy in taking over and moving forward in governance. Just yesterday, we had launched an OTT platform, and this is, I think, the first in the nation where a government has launched an OTT platform where musicians can upload their music videos. People who want their short documentaries on different areas of interest can upload it. You can upload movies that you produce, and government of Meghalaya will pay you every time it is viewed or every time you post something or upload something. And this is one way in which, again, we are giving an opportunity to our youth to really be able to create a potential out of the talent that they have. And we realize that we have a lot of creative talent which did not get the opportunity. But now through this OTT platform, we'll be able to allow these creative youths, these different social influencers, this people who are movie makers or individuals who are into music and want to upload their music videos. All of these will get support, and financially they will also benefit from the state government. And more importantly, we are ensuring that we promote and push the local language. So movies in Khasi and Garo and other local languages will be pushed and supported more, music videos. So like that, in many different sectors, our government has had this approach of what we call a stakeholder approach. So rather than just looking at a scheme or a policy or a program, we believe in looking at a stakeholder, whether it's the farmer, whether it's the youth, whether it's the women. So different stakeholders are looked at, and we are developing an overall strategy as how to ensure that this particular stakeholders or these particular groups are given the different opportunities that are there. The Meghalaya Youth League is in line with this entire strategy and policy of our government. Our youth are one of the most important stakeholders for us. They are our future. And it is important as a society and as a government that we are able to nurture them in the right manner. We're able to create a positive environment. Like yesterday, we were speaking that it's like water flowing. We keep talking about this. So if the water flows, it can destroy a lot of things in a flash flood. But if the water is controlled and used for, say, a dam and a power production, it can be a productive source. Similarly, youth is just like that. It's a strong force that can be destructive or constructive. It depends on how we nurture it and how we use it. And hence, I'm happy that in the last 6 years, there has been unprecedented support for our youth, especially when it comes to areas like sports. I was just having a word with John Harshing, and we were just discussing about all the things they've done in the past many years, 6 years. I'm sure there's a lot more to be done. I'm not saying that we have been able to achieve everything, but a large amount of investment and strategy and planning has gone into the sports sector. You'll be happy to know that we have created more infrastructure in the last 5 years than was created in the last 45 years in our state. And by the time we're able to move forward in the next 2 to 3 years, we will have had more sports infrastructures in terms of per capita, in terms of the geographic area, than any other state in the country. With the number of artificial turfs, with the number of natural turfs, with the number of synthetic athletic grounds that we are planning, with the number of different sports infrastructure that are coming up, we will be one of the highest per capita sports infrastructures in the country by the time we finish the work that we have started. I was just speaking to Bajon, he was mentioning to me that we have 3 synthetic athletic tracks in our state. Even states like West Bengal have only 1. Even states like Bihar have only 1. And yet our small state like Meghalaya, we have 3 synthetic athletic tracks. And we intend to create many more in the coming days. So therefore there'll be a huge push towards infrastructure. And in football especially, there'll be a large infrastructure push in terms of creating large infrastructure for football also in our state. Apart from that, why this youth league is very crucial for us is because again we believe as a state and as a government that we have to catch them young, and we have to promote them and push them when they are at that stage when they can still learn, when they can, when certain skills can be instilled in them, and not when they are already grown up and you cannot nurture them in the right manner. So we had started a program called STAR program, which is a talent hunt program where we screen students and youth across the state for the talent that they may have. And we're very happy that the 3rd edition is now going to be rolled out, where we will actually look at how what the children are good at, whether they're good at sprinting or long jump or high jump or different kind of sports that are there, disciplines that are there. These can only be identified when you test them in a scientific manner. We are one of the few states which is doing that right now. And we are in the 3rd edition of this particular program. You'll be happy to know that about 9 to 10 super athletes were selected through this program. And today they are doing really well. We are financing their programs. We are giving them education. We are giving them training. We are giving them diet support. We are giving them psychological support. All the different kind of training that they require. We have selected these 9 athletes at a very young age of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And our target is that we are hopeful that these 9 top super athletes, which we selected from about 15,000 who were screened, will one day bring laurels to us at the national level and even at the international level. Never one put on shoes in their life. They have never thought that they could even run. It's only when we tested them, bare feet, they ran, and we realized that they are among the top 1% athletes in the world. So that's the kind of talent that we have, and that's the kind of results we will get if we invest in them at a very, very young age. So a lot of work is happening. You're also aware that we are going to have the 6th edition of the Meghalaya Games. For the first time in the last 50 years, you're aware that there were only 5 Meghalaya Games. And out of the 5 Meghalaya Games, 3 were held during the term of this government. And we are committed to ensure that 3, 4, 5,000 athletes every year get to compete in this Meghalaya Games. And it's a great way for us to promote sports. It's a great way to get the youth really excited and interested in sports. It's a great way to also create bonding, because students are going from one part of the region to another part. They get to stay, they get to meet, they get to experience the different cultures. So we had the Meghalaya Games in Tura last time, and this time we're going to have it in July. I was just speaking to our working president of the Meghalaya Olympic Association that we need to have a meeting next week or week after to see the preparations out there, because 3,000 people and giving accommodation to them in July is going to be a challenge. But at the same time, this really helps the locals, because what we end up doing is we end up looking at the schools. So the hostels that are there, the rooms that are there, we repair them, and we spend money, we invest, because after we leave from the sports, then that particular infrastructure then belongs to the school again, so they can use it for their own purpose. So it's a win-win situation, and we'll be reviewing that also for July, so that we are in time and prepared for the Meghalaya Games also.